Good Friday morning, everybody. On this September 2nd, I'm Chris Allen with your Sam Channel weather. To kick off the Labor Day weekend, it's all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Got a big event coming up today, noon to 2 at the Cave City Ace Hardware Marketplace. I'll tell you about that coming up. In fact, after my morning radio show on Sam 100.7. I'll be headed up to Cave City and looking forward to seeing many of you there. All right, this morning, let's start with what we've got going on as far as radar and satellite, which is pretty much nothing at the moment. And I say at the moment because there's just some high clouds that are streaming in from our west. We're kind of in between systems. We've got the ridge of high pressure that's hanging over us right now. You see a warm front to the west over Missouri and Arkansas. That same system kind of snakes down into the Gulf of Mexico and then back up into Alabama and Georgia. And then you see a front that's off to the north of us through parts of Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, and that area. Well, all of that is going to work to bring us some shower activity throughout the upcoming holiday weekend, but it's not, as I mentioned before, it's not going to be a washout. This is, going to be the kind of activity scattered in nature. I would say go ahead and keep your outdoor plans, but there will be that time that comes, especially late in the day, when we could see some showers and thunderstorms scattered about, popping up here and there. But it's not going to rain the entire weekend. It's just the chance of rain is going to be there throughout the holiday weekend. Here's a look at mesonet sites this morning. Kentucky Mesonet from Western Kentucky University, and you see that we are starting out warmer in the low to mid 60s this morning all across the area. There may be a little bit of patchy fog, but not much, I don't think. This is going to be the beginning of a warmer, more humid weekend. So as you're planning your cookout, as you're planning your trip maybe to the lake one more time, you're going to find that it is going to be warmer and it's also going to be more humid. And then those shower chances. We'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, temperatures starting out closer to the mid 60s this morning with a little more humidity. I mean, it feels okay this morning. Not that bad. Not as cool as it has been the last few mornings when we started out in the 50s. We're going to climb into the upper 80s today, which means we'll likely hit 90 or around, I'll say around 90 for a high temperature, certainly 90 or higher down around Middle Tennessee, the Nashville area, more into the mid to upper 80s as you head further north. Tonight will be a bit warmer, lows in the low 70s instead of the mid to upper 60s with that muggier air, which you will note today. We could feel it some yesterday, but today I think we're going to feel it even more. And then tomorrow we'll get up into the lower 80s, and that's because of better cloud cover and better chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms cooling us off just a little bit. So that will, of course, the clouds and the chance of rain will do a number on the temperatures temporarily as we head into the weekend. Here's a look at future radar, and we'll start with the right now. And we're seeing nothing going on except some high clouds. And you'll notice not only high clouds, but mid-level clouds kind of mixing with sunshine through the day today more than we did yesterday. Yesterday was beautiful with just those high wispy clouds up in the upper atmosphere. As you're looking at late day, a renegade shower or two will pop up any place, anytime, but more so during the afternoon and even the evening hours, even after dark. We're going to see an extended trough. I'll show you that on the maps coming up, but an extended trough coming up out of the Gulf of Mexico. It's kind of like a little valley of or river of some intense moisture, or at least increased moisture, not necessarily intense, increased moisture. And that's going to set off a few showers and thunderstorms. We could even hear a rumble of thunder overnight tonight. As we get into Saturday, scattered showers and thunderstorms becoming a little more numerous, as you see there. Here's Saturday afternoon. Yeah, I mean, if you've got something planned, excuse me, late in the day, Saturday into Saturday evening, you may want to double check, have a weather radio just in case. There could be one or two strong storms. But the better thing to have would be like a radar app. And I have one of those on my phone, which works great. I mean, there are several out there. There's RadarScope. That's one I highly recommend. There's uh, RadarOmega. There's RadarScope. Just have it on your phone, and then that way you can see the radar anytime, no matter where you are, and it can follow you, so that it knows your GPS and it knows what where you are in proximity to the next storm. Here we go, Saturday evening into Sunday. Sunday, we're going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms too, even though this model doesn't go out that far. Um, they're still in the forecast. So again, it's not going to rain the entire time, but the chance to see rain and thunderstorms will be there. The coverage will be there throughout the upcoming weekend and even into the beginning of next week. And I'm going to show you why with the maps right now. As high pressure is dominating our weather, here's that front to the south and the incoming front to the north. So we go into midday. There's the extended trough from a low pressure that's over the Texarkana area, and it stretches right across southern Kentucky. That will be the trigger with some daytime heating and available moisture to touch off some scattered showers this afternoon. There you see it even into this evening with that trough right over us. So here we go into Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, scattered showers and thunderstorms into Saturday night, becoming more numerous. There you see the system to the north and the stalled out system to the south with a trough. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there, stretching right along the Ohio River, and that's going to keep us a little showery at times. Again, it's not going to rain the entire time. So, it's Labor Day weekend. I want you to keep your cookout. I want you to get to the lake, whatever you're going to do outdoors. But just keep in mind that you see the skies getting dark, you hear thunder. That's your cue to get in until the storm passes. It's going to be one of those situations. Here we go into Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Now, then the front to the north of us begins to stall. The trough is still kind of in our area. And so the rain showers and thunderstorms will stick around into Monday, into Tuesday, and here we go into Wednesday. Still showers in the forecast. By Thursday, still a chance of rain there, even though it's not painted in. There's still enough instability from the Gulf of Mexico with this stalled out system that it's going to keep us unsettled a little bit as we even approach next weekend. Right there, we need some rain. We're kind of behind. We're getting, I think it's just about 2.5 inches behind on rainfall right now to catch up. So we could use the rain, but of course it is Labor Day weekend. We don't want it to ruin your plans. And I don't think it will unless you're just unprepared and you're not ready for it. There will be those times when it rains, thunderstorm, and it could come down pretty good, and then it just moves on. We'll say around 90 today, and then look at this. Look as we get into the weekend, Saturday, 85, then 82 Sunday. Look at Monday. What? Low 80s? That's really nice. You know, there may be some places Monday that get up to 78, 79 for a high temperature. And then we see pretty much mid 80s across the board as we get into next week and next weekend. Really not bad. Not bad at all. That's typically about where temperatures should be for the beginning of September. So we'll take it. We'll have to take it anyway, as you know. One more thing, as I mentioned, Ace Hardware Marketplace today in Cave City. Today is the day that I come to Cave City, Ace Hardware Marketplace, and their Paint and Power event. For the Labor Day weekend, I'll be there noon to 2 today, noon to 2. Free prizes, big discounts. They've got, they're going to give away some paint. There's discounts on Clark and Kensington paints. There's discounts on steel products. I think they're going to give away a leaf blower, a steel leaf blower. Yes, they're going to give one away. And you know, the leaves are they're already starting in some places. The leaves are coming down. Wouldn't it be cool to just go up to Cave City, come in the Ace Hardware Marketplace? I'll say hi to you, talk to you. And then you go over and you say, oh, okay, I'm going to register for that leaf blower. And then you win what? I've got some things to give away too, some tickets. I've got Sam koozies I'm going to give away. So join me, noon to 2 today, Paint and Power event at the Ace Hardware Marketplace in Cave City. Looking forward to it. And a lot of you have asked since the last time I went to the Ace Hardware stores, we didn't hit Cave City and some of the other locations. Now we're going to start hitting some of those places that we missed earlier when we were doing the weather radio. So I'll be there today, noon to 2. Guarantee. All right, you guys have a great weekend, a Labor Day weekend. I'll be here updating the weather every single morning during the Labor Day weekend, including Monday, even though I'm technically off from the radio station. But I'll be here to update your weather because that's what I do. I love doing it. And you guys this morning, listen to my radio show, 6 to 10. Tune in at SAM 100.7. 100.7. That's SAM FM. Have a great Friday. Thanks for watching. As always, God bless, and I'll see you maybe in Cave City and on the radio.